Welcome to literary and jury charge practice. Let's start out with this literary material, and this is an article called Self-Confidence and Positive Attitudes. Ready? Why am I talking about how to build self-confidence and focus on positive thinking, you might ask? The truth is that positive thinking and self-confidence tend to go hand in hand. When you find one, you often find the other. And when you find one is lacking, you also find the other is lacking. People who have confidence in themselves also tend to be positive about the world around them, and those who are positive about the world around them tend to be confident in themselves. This is why I think it is crucial to have time dedicated to teaching others how they can boost their self-confidence. The effects of low self-confidence can be debilitating. Those who lack confidence in themselves rarely try new things, rarely take chances, and rarely get ahead in life. For the most part, those who lack confidence have a negative self-image. They feel as if their life is out of their control, and in many cases, these people can become depressed and isolated. On the other hand, those who do have self-confidence not only believe that they are in control of their lives, they make use of that control. They set clearly defined goals, and they tend to get ahead in life. They try new things, and they take calculated risks. They enjoy life, and they look forward to new challenges. Now let's finish up this jury charge with the subject cancer. Ready? Here we go. On the tongue, also, cancer may develop from a sore that fails to heal, either by itself or after a short period of simple medication. A malignant tumor in this location may appear as a lump on the tongue or just underneath its surface. Such a lump may be topped by a whitish scab or a painful open sore. Sudden paralysis of the tongue, particularly if it is accompanied by pain, is another danger sign. So is bleeding or the discharge of odorous pus from the tongue, since these may be the product of a cancerous sore that has become infected. Only a doctor can tell you if you have cancer or not, and only a doctor can treat you if it turns out that you have cancer. Let's get back to our literary on self-confidence and positive attitudes. Ready? Without self-confidence, it is likely that anyone will rarely advance in life, and they may become depressed and lose interest in life. More importantly, though, the more someone lacks self-confidence, the more it shows. The more it shows, the more others will treat that person poorly, and the person's self-confidence will continue to drop, and it becomes a vicious downward cycle. On the flip side, those who possess confidence in themselves tend to be treated as if they have something to offer because they portray this very thing. Having self-confidence is vital to advance in any aspect of life. Those who possess high self-confidence tend to be more positive, and for this reason, they attract more positivity into their lives. Because of this, self-confident people tend to be overall happy and fulfilled individuals. By now, you are probably thinking, well, I know I want to be self-confident, but what does that mean? What is self-confidence? To have confidence in oneself means to have a firm belief in one's abilities, to believe that you can achieve that which you have set out to achieve. It means that you trust in yourself. It is more than this, however. Right, we will get back to that. Now we are going to try what's called a land description. Lots of good number practice. Ready? Here we go. The administrator is authorized and directed to convey by quitclaim deed and without consideration to the state of Illinois for wildlife conservation or recreational purposes all right, title, and interest of the United States in and to the following described lands together with buildings and improvements thereon, located in Township 34 North, Range 9, east of the 3rd Principal Meridian, Will County, Illinois, containing approximately 2,400 acres, more or less. In Section 21, all of that property lying south of the Des Plaines River. In Section 20, all of that property lying south of the Des Plaines River. All of Section 28. In Section 29, all of that part lying south of the Des Plaines River, except a portion of the southwest corner known as the Hoagland Yacht Club, all of Section 32 south of the Des Plaines River, except the northwest corner known as the Hoagland Yacht Club, and all of Section 33 except a triangular piece out of the southeast corner, being a public entrance off U.S. Route 66 into Blodgett Road. Back to self-confidence and positive attitudes. Ready? Having a belief in our ability to succeed comes from experiences in any aspect of life. Being self-confident, however, means that we believe in our own abilities to perform and achieve in any activity, regardless of the outcome. Those who have true self-confidence do not dwell on the outcome. They do not worry if they will succeed or fail. Having confidence in yourself means that you learn from your failures and you continue to grow. Truly confident people know themselves well and do not rely on the opinions of others. They do not listen to those who say they cannot do something. They assess their best qualities and they use them to their advantage. This article was written in the JCR Journal of Court Reporting, and it was actually written by a court reporter, an RPR. Her name is, it looks like Janelle Adams, and she's an RPR CRI from Mississippi. Let's next practice practice this ruling of the court. Ready? Here we go. The record will show that the court has conferred at length in chambers with counsel. I believe it would be in the best interests of the parties and the children that the court obtain from the probation department an extensive report which will go into the backgrounds of both families, the circumstances at home, and all of the other material facts which of course it's impossible for the court to do. The court is appointing the probation department to make a formal report on the basis of which the court will be in a better position to evaluate the issues which are involved in this case respecting these children. The primary concern of the court is to see that the best interests and welfare of the children shall be served. Accordingly, the court will appoint the probation officer to make a complete report of the surroundings of the two homes and the parties themselves, and any other facts bearing upon the matter of the welfare of these children. Now for some literary practice, and the subject of this is student report. Before you ask a court reporting student, why does school take so long? Ready? Here we go. Before you ask a court reporting student, why does school take so long? Consider the following. When people keep asking me why school takes so long, I like to show them my steno machine. I turn my display onto English, so what I write comes out in English. I'll write their names and a simple sentence. Then I'll hand them my machine and ask them to write their own names themselves. They stare at the unmarked keys. Then they try to make sense of them. Not having the year and then some that it took to learn theory, they can't do it. They can't spell their own names. Then I take my machine back, change the display to only show steno, and write something like the cow jumped over the moon. I ask them to read that simple sentence. It's in steno. They can't. I tell them that the next time they ask me why my schooling is taking so long, they had better be able to at least write their names and read a simple sentence in steno. It tends to quiet them down a bit. Wait, there's more. But here's some food for thought. Maybe more people would have a deeper understanding if they knew the following information. The average length of time for steno school is somewhere between 3 and 5 years. Many factors go into this. And that will conclude our literary and jury charge practice.